Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing, Charlotte? Thank you so much for redeeming your iced coffee for today and your happy flap and for being first. That's so exciting. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today is Stardew Valley. I am determined that we're going to complete the Ginger Island because it's driving me crazy. So that is on the books today. We're going to get these walnuts and we are going to vibe out and have a good time. In the channel point redemptions, we do have a new redemption that you can get. It's more coffee and you can basically get 2 extra coffees per stream. So there's that. Obviously, as well, we still have Nyrax and we have our pigeons. Last stream, we reached 30 eggs. So, yeah. Millie, hello, welcome in. You have a peach iced tea today, one of my favorites. Sounds delicious. Welcome in. How are you doing? And there's a pigeon appearing. So we have to beat 30 eggs laid this stream, hopefully. Thank you so much for the happy flap. I'm glad. And every 50 eggs that are laid from the little pigeons adds an extra 30 minutes onto the stream. So I think that's fun. I'm doing okay. I'm getting by. I'm doing good. I was running a little behind today, so we had to start a little later than what I would normally do. So, yeah. I don't like starting late, but it had to happen. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Charlotte. Enjoy your lurk, Millie. Oh my god. And a posture check. Starting the stream right. Let's go. Is it D&D night for you, Charlotte? Is it Friday nights you have D&D? I swear it's Fridays that you have D&D. Unless I'm completely mistaken. D&D, are we continuing with our Ooze campaign or are we starting a new adventure? Right, let's get into game. Ooh, Robot Pirates sounds so freaking good. Is this with the same group as last time? Welcome in, Orb. You have a half-calf double chocolate chip frap. Sounds delicious. Nice. I hope it goes well. I'm sure it's going to go incredibly well. They sound like such interesting stories. And I loved the art that you posted for it on Discord. We're hydrated Nyrax. Let's go. He appreciates it very much. Also, again, I'll repeat it because there are a few more people in. You can now actually get 2 additional coffees during the stream. You can spend your channel points for more coffee. And just make sure you read it before you redeem it because you have to put which of the coffees that you want to a, And a cool thing should happen. So I think Nyrax really appreciated that. Thank you, Charlotte. We will get those cool colors. It is our main priority. Okay. I forgot what we were doing last stream. Okay, it's Jazz's birthday tomorrow. And how's our luck? They're neutral and fortune teller. Okay, they're neutral. We can catch a sturgeon now, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, puppy. I have to get through. They're still fermenting. I think it's just gonna be kind of like a chill stream. I desperately sweep the floor. You've never cleaned once in your entire life. Look at that room. Okay. So we're gonna go out. All the animals are in, which is good. Because I did want to close them in. And we got some battery packs. Let's go. Because I do want to add a barn in. As my brother has told me, sheep are the way to go. So I do want to expand on some sheep. I need 189 casks. Yeah, that was just me first trying it out. Now I sort of know. I need to make some more. Okay, we got a good load of batteries from that. Let us pet the animals. The fact that the first coffee costs 1 point and more coffee costs 1k reminds me of the episode of Phineas and Ferb where Dr. Doomfensmith wants to bring a blizzard to the city. So yeah. I don't know if I watched that one. I did watch Phineas and Ferb. You can harvest casks with a hoe. What do you mean harvest them? Is there anything in there? No, okay. Why would I want to harvest them? We have milk. Beautiful. You mean pick them up? Because they're currently all like being used. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hello, little chickens. Right, I can get sturgeons for rain, right? In the ponds, I think. Possibly. What are we selling? You. I've got so much cloth now. We have a lot. Pika, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh my god, you have a cappuccino. Beautiful. You'll be pleased to know also, as everyone else knows now. Any weather? Okay. You can get additional coffees. I'm being so kind, and I'm gonna give you additional coffees in the channel points section. Because I'm so nice. Okay. Let me... Fish item shipped. So here, what do I need to ship? What the heck is that? That's a banana. Oh my god, I have so many items I need to ship. Oh, we're changing Nyrex's color. Let's go. He's still sleeping right now. I think he's delayed. Why isn't he working? What is she, Bella? Welcome in. How are you doing? Maybe I got mixed up. I don't know. Okay. What do you mean, where's the real Lisi? Have you seen the price of the coffees? Charlotte has already pointed that out. Oh my god, he changed color. Let's go. He just didn't want to wake up from his nap, that's all. And that's understandable. Today, you have a black coffee. Sounds delicious. Okay, we put that in there. Worth 1,000 coffee? Is it? Is it? Has anyone redeemed more coffee? No, not yet. It's a little surprise when it does happen. Hopefully you'll all like it. I don't exactly know what I need to sell, if I'm being completely honest. Right, one of you and one of you. There are many items I need to ship. So for a cask, what do we need? Wood and hardwood. More coffee! Let's go! What did you get? What one did you get? What coffee? I didn't see. You just put more? You didn't put what coffee you wanted, so it just gave you a random one. And I didn't see which one you got. But yeah, we have now like a little... It's Khaleesi's coffee bar. That's what we're calling it. I'm just gonna quickly check it. Okay. There we go. You got the caramel latte? Nice. That's Dad's favorite. Oh, there it is. I want to make... Does that need to be a bit bigger so you can all see it? Should I try and redeem one so we can see? Where is it? Oh, it's on a cooldown. I can't. Hopefully it's big enough now. I made it slightly bigger for everyone. Okay, back in. What do we need? We need wood and hardwood. I am doing okay. Woolly Pops, welcome in. How are you doing? You have a cold brew today? Sounds delicious. I've missed you all too, Pika. Honestly, like... It's been a lot recently. I am hoping to get back into our schedule. You missed our first more coffee. Puli, you can get an additional 2 coffees throughout the stream, but you have to spend points. So in the channel point section, there is the more coffee, and it will bring up a little treat on screen. So we want to make... I don't know how many we need to make. Oh god, that was... Right? 1,000 points for another coffee. I think that's an incredible deal, if you ask me. We'll make 80 for now. Maybe. We have some wood to chop also. The real Lisi was abducted by pigeons. I can make it more expensive. It's fine. I just try to be nice. Okay. I am being a nice human, giving you all extra coffee. Red mullets. God. Well, should we fish today and then tomorrow we go to the island to do starfruit? Oh my god, I sneezed. Josh, hello, welcome in. How are you? Everyone, make sure you go and follow Josh. He's great. He's been playing scary games. And we all know I'm a giant baby. You haven't had your red mullet fixed in a while? I'm so sorry. Ooh, you have a mocha with whip. Mocha is my favorite. I swear it's here that I need to get, the sturgeon. I swear it's here. Oh god. I need my brother. He has now more knowledge than me of this game. Enjoy your game, Charlotte. I hope they all go well. You're gonna do incredible. Take care also. Yes, we got sturgeon. You finished it? How was it? How was it? Tell me everything. Oh, crikey. Oh, I needed to know if you could get sturgeons from here, but I already caught one, so it kind of answered my question. Now, red mullets are in the ocean. We'll go to the ocean now. Oh, God. Dude, why are you like an ass? Okay, we got 2 sturgeons. We're good now. We shall go put these in a fish pond. And then... Oh god, I have so much stuff. Then we'll go get some red mullets. See, I'm so talented. Probably gonna have to build another fish pond, to be honest. What do I need for a fish pond? Oh my god, Josh, you laid an egg. You have laid an egg live on stream. Let's go. Okay, let me see what we need for a fish pond. Fish pond, that's it. What do we need? Stone, seaweed, green algae. There is an ad incoming, everyone, so please make sure you go grab yourselves a drink if you are not subscribed or don't have Turbo. What did I say I needed? Stone, green algae, and seaweed. No, everyone's going crazy for Code Veronica. Is she gonna be here? She is gonna be here. Nice. Okay. We want to construct another fish pond. God damn it, there's shit in the way. Okay, it's gonna have to go here. Then the next one's gonna have to go there. That is so annoying. Okay, now it's time for red mullets. Are you all ready? Thank you for the head pat, Pika. Someone remind me not to sell the sturgeons. We do not want to sell the sturgeons. Then tomorrow it's gonna be all about the island stuff. Wait, I need to see if I can make a note block. Can I make a note block? How does one make a note block? Because I need to do a tune for the mermaids. But I don't see anything here. Wood floor, crystal floor, stone floor. Campfire. Have I gone past it? Guys, I feel stupid. Rainbow shell. Okay, let's see if we can get some red mullets. And then I need to figure out how to make a damn note block. Because I need 5. Oh, there we go, Pika. Pika and Puli, can you see this? Are you looking? Are you proud? The first red mullet of the season. And a red snapper, let's go. I keep forgetting I don't have to click. I guess we're cursed with red snappers today. Oh my god. Guys, I think our red mullet curse has gone to a red snapper curse. What the heck? We are cursed, guys. We are cursed. And this time not by the mullet. By the snapper. And this is kind of heartbreaking. Here goes the jelly. Well, I don't want to live that because that's so upsetting. So we're gonna go see if we can catch the last fish on our list of fish that we need. And everyone told me it's south of Monty's, so we're gonna try. We are gonna try. By the waterfall, I think. I should have brought my axe also. Do we mean here? Is this where we mean? I hope this is where we mean. I have a feeling this might not be where you all meant. Oh, the other side? Okay. What would I do without the knowledge of my brother's head? Well, act like none of that ever happened. Okay. Like, do I cast it down here? That's not the fish I need. I hope it's not specific season or weather. Because it's quite literally the last fish we need. Am I casting right? I feel like I'm casting wrong. I love how the parrots just sat on my head. Why are you so difficult? Jesus. Oh my god. Lower. Down here. Do I have to cast it in a specific area? Is it the right season even? Does it have a specific weather? Bahama Llama, I love your name. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, you do, because the top isn't classed as a part of the waterfall and it can be caught in any season. Okay, we have a chance. Do you like llamas? Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yes, we did it! We now have the Master Angler achievement. Let's go. You do? Nice. I also like llamas. Although alpacas are my favorite. Finally, that fish has been pestering me. But I'm so glad that it's out of the way. You can come in and tell a joke. I love jokes. Although sometimes I don't get them. Sometimes it takes my brain a little to process. But I do like jokes. And yes, Stardew always takes over. Let's see if the raccoons have anything. What do you need? Batwing and geodes. I might have that. I might just have that, sir. Why did Billy get fired from the calendar factory? Because he kept taking days off. Why did Billy get fired from the calendar factory? Because he kept taking days off. See, this is gonna take me a while to understand. Why did Billy get fired from the... He made Feb go from 32 days to 20 days. It was horrible. Oh god. Oh, I get it now. Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. Oh god. Listen, okay, it takes me a little while. My little brain is, very, what should we say? Special. Only gold star sturgeons. What the heck? I got there in the end, okay? Sell you. I can't believe we only got one red mullet. No, I kind of want to keep that. I really hope I didn't just sell something I needed. We'll set up for the island. You don't have mail? I know. I got my casks. These need to go in here. Next joke. I tried to tell a joke about chemistry, but I didn't get a reaction. I was told to stay in my element. I get that one. I get that one. Okay, okay. They need to go there. They need to go there. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't chop the tree. I need to put a tapper on the mystic tree as well. Also, I'm a massive Stardew nerd, so you need any help, I should be able to. That helps me so much. How the hell do I get the note blocks for the mermaids? They're here, right? I must have them. For Ginger Island, I just don't know how to do that. It's stressing me out. How many hours have you put into this delightful game? You only need one? I thought you needed 5. And then you have to... what do you call it? You know. Do the tune. Or am I just crazy? Oh, you can... Okay. I think I might have one. We're gonna refill the barn a little. Or the silos. Look, it's another owl. You were right, brother. I do have another owl now. Oh my god, this is gonna be going for my first 100%, so... I have never fully played the game through. I've never made it past spring or summer year 1, so... The fact we're in summer year 3, love that for us. Oh shit, I passed out. But we made money. Let's go. It's not enough. I mean... You have a lot of sheep. You have a sheep obsession, brother. It's Jazz's birthday. What would she like? What's my fortune? Okay, they're annoyed. That's lovely. I am not going hungry. I'm fine. Or if it's squishy, that's disgusting. I should be able to make more espresso. Would she like a candy? Or maybe a chocolate cake? I'm gonna make her... Ooh! I have another achievement. Let's go. Okay. You're money hungry? I'm always poor. Yeah. Oh my god, another star drop. Let's go. You found a star drop? It's strange, but the taste reminds you of naps. Love a nap. Yeah, okay. Why are you on my farm? Huh? Okay, so that's fishing done. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more artifacts. I found all the minerals. I need to cook all this. Oh god. Oh god. We have so much to do, guys. I should have a tapper somewhere, I think. Did I have a note block? I swear I had a note block. Drum block. Are these the same thing? Can I use a flute block? Or has it got to be a specific block? Because otherwise I'm just confused. Hopefully I can just use the flute block and it'll be fine. Yes, you can. Oh, thank goodness. I need to make scarecrows for... wood and fiber, which I have. What the fuck? Okay. For our ginger island. I'll eventually put those casks away. We gotta go to Jazz first. That's our first priority. I have a random coffee with me. That's great. And my batteries. Let's go. They don't? Oh, damn it. I guess I'll just put it down for decoration. Okay, we have more battery packs, which is great. Quickly pet the animals and then we'll go to the island. Hopefully we can catch Jazz. Although I'm not sure where she'll be. Hopefully she likes chocolate cake. Do not eat the egg. Right now I need cheese. Do not sell the cheese. Okay, that's great. Berry rose. Wait, we need to turn them all into seeds. What am I doing? So we can start our fairy rose empire for the honey. So those can go there. I can put those there. Also for the, what is it called? I know I can go to the Pirate Cove today after 8. I also need 1 ruby. Do I have a ruby? Please tell me I have 1 ruby. Okay. An aquamarine. A topaz. Do I have a topaz? I do. And an amethyst. Do I have one? Yes. I'm gonna try and guess what our damn And a rain totem. Do I have a rain totem? I have one. Okay. Okay, I think I've done everything here. Let's go. Wait, no! Jazz! Fuck. Why am I like this, guys? Oh my lord. I'm really hoping she likes chocolate cake. Oh god, I have to wait for her now. This lady. Now we have to wait. We have to wait. You two just geeking out over Stardew. I'm excited for his new update. I need 1.7. Wow, a birthday present. I love it. You're welcome. It is not sad, trust me. I admire it. I barely remember my own schedule. Hello everyone, don't mind us, we're just zooming on through. We have some shenanigans to get up to. Oh, hello. Let's go. We're gonna skip this. Oh, it's raining. Yes! You! Okay, so... what is this? Is this... south? So now we just have to guess out of the other 3 gems. Because I've already put that one in. So 1 ruby goes there. And now we have these, right? So let's try a blue there. No. No. I did it! Let's go. Let us go. Okay, we've done that. Now we have to do the note singing blocky thing, right? Okay. Wait, how do I set it? Why is it going? Wait, how do I set this? What the heck? Okay. How do I set it? That's the question. Or do I start it here? Two. Is this 11? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully I'm doing this right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 7? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, did I do it wrong? How the heck do you do this? 1, And do I have to move it every time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I'm doing this right. I'm really not doing this right, am I? Oh my god. How the heck does one do this? Oh, hello. You have to pass by. Either you place 5 and you put yourself above and pass it. Right, so I set it, then I walk past it, and then I get it up, and then I repeat that. Also, hello, welcome in Twitchy, how are you? Okay, let's try this again. So this one is 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I must be doing something freaking wrong, man. Oh god, okay. Start from the beginning. We will get it. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, I'm gonna wait then. Because I need to get 4 stars with... What's her face? What's her face? Robin? Where is she? Robin. I'm already 4 stars with Robin. So I should... I swear I already had it. I just can't find it anywhere. Josh, you're on a 5 stream streak. Let's go. I'm having a bit of a dilemma. Damn mermaid. She is the reason for my issues. So can the note block not play at all? Like I have to... I'm gonna have to watch a video, aren't I? I'm not made for preciseness. I've already got that one, okay. Wait. Aren't the pirates meant to be here? It's even days, right? Top left corner, you set it up. Okay. Top left corner. You set it up. You go to the right corner, get the thing back, and loop. Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe I'll just wait. I swear it was Pirate Day. Stupid mermaid. Although we have enough for this dude, whoever he is, so... He's doing a little dance, that's so cute. Hello, sir. For 10 coconuts, I can get a golden coconut. I need that. I need to get more dragon teeth. Interesting. Banana pudding? Okay. I've got 3 dragon teeth. I just need 2 more. I also need to find more of these damn fossils. Right, okay. Dude, do I have anything new for you? Greetings, yes, hello. I don't have anything new for you. Where the hell do I get the bat? And where do I get those 2? Oh god. Do I at least have... Okay, you can go to Gunther, you lot not so much. Can I ask him for a hint? Hint. Long ago, a rare species of cave bat made their home here. The evidence suggests they were adopted to tolerate intense heat. Interesting. In the volcano? That's what I think. In the volcano. What did I need? I needed 10 coconuts. Why did I sell all my damn coconuts? Did I buy it? Did I buy banana pudding? I think I did. Let's go. Okay, so we have to go to the volcano. I'm gonna sell you, and you, and you. I guess I could plant you. Okay, and we still need to plant our starfruit. I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough, but we'll try. I think I did the frog. Yeah, I just have to plant watermelons, wheat, and garlic, right, for him. Okay, and then we walk. I might just have enough. Or I might have too many. Let's go. Although I don't know if I have the right amount of sprinklers here. I think I just wasted seeds. I did. Damn it. It's fine, it's fine. Be fine. Oh, I passed out. Yes, I swear I did the frog. I swear I did it. And I'm still holding my bag of star fruits. I guess I can plant you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get sprinklers somehow. Might have to go back to the farm. I can definitely sell you. So we have to go to the volcano for the bat. I've done the snake, I think. Okay. We'll quickly head back to the farm. Grab some sprinklers. And some more seeds? I swear I have sprinklers somewhere around here. I'm gonna put those in there for now. Hello, Boo. I do want to start my bee empire over there. Guys, what did I say I needed? Oh my god. Why am I losing my mind? Sprinklers. That's what I'm looking for. Do I have sprinklers? Oh, I'm going crazy. I have 2 iridium ones. We can use those. See, I have 3 dragon's teeth. And I have a golden coconut. Okay. Didn't know I had that. What else can I make? I could make a few more iridium sprinklers. I'm just gonna put that in there. And I have to start collecting jade again. Oh god. What do I need for a bee house? Wood, coal, iron, and maple syrup. How much coal per one? 8? That's crazy, but okay. And I should, I think, have garlic seeds, maybe? We need wheat, so I'm gonna do some wheat. Where would garlic seeds be? What crop are they? Otherwise I'm just gonna have to use the one garlic that I have. Oh my god. Okay, we'll do that. You quickly do that. I will get the sturgeon in the pond because it should be done. Pulling gold out of your pockets? Oh my god. The damn parrots! Where's my sturgeon? Here. Like a beach totem. So what level of friendship do I need to get with Robin to get the note block? Was it 4 or 5? Not a clue how I make that thing happy, but we'll go with it for now. We have the seeds we need. Hopefully. 6? God damn it, what the hell does she like? Okay. Is it anyone's birthday? Am I just gonna have to give her rabbit's foot? I think I am, aren't I? Goat's cheese? Okay. I can give her goat's cheese, I suppose. Why am I going down there? Eventually we will get things done. Goat's cheese and peaches. I'm not sure if I have peaches. If I'm completely honest. Okay. She can just get goat's cheese. I need her friendship. She can back off. I'm not giving her spaghetti. If anyone gets spaghetti, it's me. Hopefully she's in here. She should be in here, right? She should. There she is. Okay. This is for me? Wow, I absolutely love it. You better. I also need to go back to the wizard and see about those. Is it the... It's not an obsolete. What is it called? I don't even know what it's called. The big towers. You all know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. The big obsoletes instead of just the one. Buy a ticket and skip. We have things to be doing on our farm. Okay. This is probably a waste, but I'm gonna put one there. And one there just for the time being. Damn it, I missed the spot. That is the worst. Now, what kind of radius? Is it 2 by 2 by 2? So 1, 2. So we go there, right? I think. I think it's how it goes. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think this is going to be the most efficient either, but I do not care. Hopefully the sprinklers will all reach that. I'm hoping. And we're gonna have 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so it's there. That's gonna go into there. Okay. I'm very much hoping I've done the math right. Probably not. Math is not my strong point. Because here we're gonna put wheat and garlic. Okay. Need stone for more of the pathways, okay. I am gonna put chests out here though. Okay. I've got 4 Mr. I have to get over there. How the hell do I get over there? There's a walnut looking at me. How the heck do I get over there? Excuse me. Did I get another parrot egg? I did. Seriously, how did I not find that one? Okay. I think we can build the mailbox now. Yes. So now we get all our mail. That's a level 3 parrot. Let's go. I have no food. Is it wise to go to the volcano? So does it mean like I have to hit rocks when I'm there? Or do I have to like fight bats? That is my question. Why are you so mean? Nope. I have to wait until tomorrow? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, but do I like hit rocks or enemies? That's I don't understand. Because he said somewhere hot, so somewhere hot is the volcano. But do I fish in the lava? Is that what he means? Or do I mine the rocks? Very confusing. I feel like this dude's mocking me. Because he knows I just need the banana tree. Both? I didn't even know you could fish in lava. I'm gonna fish in the ocean. Because I have to do the quest for Willy. Trash, love that. More trash, love that. For anyone watching who isn't subscribed or does not have turbo, ads are about to begin, so please go grab yourself a drink, stretch your legs, and I will be here when you come back. I kind of want to see the treasure. Sorry, fish. Okay, I need 2 more of those. You know, I really wanted to get one of those, is it the omega fish? The ones that are kept on their own because they fight each other? And I saw this one and he was black and red and he was so pretty. I wanted to get him. It's getting late. Oh god, what are you? You're a sea cucumber. Okay, so that's the lionfish. I need the stingray and the blue discus. Okay. Stingray is in the pirate cove. Might try my luck here quickly. Great. Broken CD, love that. Why are you so difficult? Okay, we got one of those. We can try for one more, maybe. No, you can't fish that way. Khaleesi, come on. A snake skull? I think I've already got the snake skull. We shall go to sleep for the night. I got very little money, but you know. There's a green rain. I'm missing green rain. Interesting. I have mail. I'm really glad you've become part of our community. Uh-huh, I'm sure you are, pal. No more bait! No! I kind of want to go back to the valley for the green rain. That is not the fish I need. She is gonna mock me like heck. Let us see if we can catch a stingray without bait. I got the froggy statue! Let's go. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. Oh my god. I got another statue. Okay, I guess I need bait. Which is super annoying. I might go back to the valley. How many hearts have I got with Robin now? Still 4. She is so rude. We got lionfish. They're not worth anything. I might put one of the frogs here. Because we're gonna need food and yeah. Hi Willy. Because it doesn't say I need to drop them off, I just need to catch them. I wonder if Clint is open. On my way, Lewis. Versus you. God damn it. Things I don't need. Oh my god. What if I put in there nothing? Okay. We need all the moss. Don't need that. Don't actually need that. If I find out I do actually need those things, I'm gonna be so mad, but it doesn't say I do, so it did not change all my trees. I hope it did not change all my trees. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so mad. How do I make a tapper? Wood and copper. Okay. Again, I'm running low on wood. But all of these have grown, so I should be fine. I find the green rain days so satisfying. I don't know why. I got 4 seeds from that. Okay. That makes sense. One thing I don't know is how to make the fish happy. Do you just throw things in with them? Because that's very confusing to me. Why did it have to grow so close to my nice grass? I have a system. Why am I missing a wall? I do need to make a sign. Oh wait, no, not that sign. I need that sign, right? This sign. Damn it. It's weird in here. Maybe I can get a peach for Robin. That's if I can find her. Oh, they're ready. We're actually probably gonna be too late. And I still have not done the raccoons. Oh my god. Quickly down a coffee. So this Statue of Blessings, I think we need 999 moss. I am most likely gonna pass out just doing this. passed out, but hopefully we got a load of moss. I'm hoping we did. Okay, it's Gus's birthday tomorrow. Fortune. You're in good humor. Okay, you feed the baby, that's fine. Who found me? Of course it was Harvey. I want to put all that. Wait, how much moss? 97. That's not enough. Nothing in there that we need. Okay, we're close to having enough moss. I kind of want to put the frog somewhere too. He's kind of cool. I like the frog. We go see the animals actually, because they're gonna hate us. I need to fix their wall also. Oh no, they like us still. Okay guys, I'm just gonna take a quick 3-minute break. I shall not be long. So please go grab yourself a drink and a snack and stretch those legs, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. I hope everyone got a little snack or a little drink. We definitely have to go to the island today. So thank you for the lurk orb. Okay, I'm gonna give that, I think, to Robin. And I think I'll just sell the rest of that stuff. Where did I put the rabbit's foot? There, okay. The chicken should be fine, I hope. I need bait. Okay. We shall go to the mountains. Mountains and the beach. Okay. We really need to get our friendship up with Robin. This is for me? Wow, I absolutely love it. You better friggin' love it, honest to God. Where are you? You're still 4 hearts? Let's see if we can catch something for Willy on the island. Hopefully we should be able to. Hi, Willy. Buy a ticket, yes. So we're gonna skip the scene. And it's not raining. Not sure if that means anything. No, we have to complete this quest. I'm so bad with the help wanted quests, but I need to do them. We need to sell those. Nothing else has grown. I'm not sure why Nyrax is trying to get all this attention. I think that means we have 2 more of the blue discus to catch. If I'm not mistaken. We have 1 more. 1 more to catch of the blue discus. That is not what I wanted, but okay. deluxe bait. Okay. Let's go. So now we just need the stingrays, which I think are going to be the hardest. Oh god, wish me luck. I also need to go see the outside of Mr. Quee. How many? We've got 15 left to get. Oh my god. Okay. We can do it. Another golden coconut. Let's go. Let us get this stingray. Which I believe to be just at the Pirate Cove. What the heck? That's so mean. I hate how the junk takes up your bait. It really annoys me. Are you? Holy hell. You are not what I needed, sir. You're also not what I needed. I think we're gonna be here a very long time. Why are you taking my bait? Why, game? Why? Why you do this to me? I got another journal scrap. 'Twas a rain-drenched day and upon a lonely rock. Okay. Oh, maybe that's why the mermaid thing didn't work? Because I didn't read the note? Who knows? I keep getting statues of the frog. That is not what I need, sir. I'm trash. I don't need no stinking Jojo Cola. Thank God. And then I just need 2 more. 2 more. Please, just give us 2 more. Give me 1 more. 1 more. That's all we need. Thank God. Now that is done. We can pretty much sell all the junk. If we sleep, then we can go into the volcano. Congrats on a successful island fishing trip. I'm proud of you. Here, take the special fish tank. Deluxe fish tank, let's go. Oh God. Greetings, young adept. I have enclosed in this package an item of arcane significance. Use it wisely. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm guessing we could eat pineapples. That's fine. Blueberry's not so good. Into the volcano we go. Now, I don't know if we have to fish in the volcano lava. What the heck is that? Is that a meerkat? Love that. I've already finished the snake, I do believe. I'm not even sure if I need all of this. But I will continue to chop it. Also, for anyone watching, for tomorrow's stream, because it's Variety Day, we are going to be playing the prologue demo of 1666 Amsterdam, which is based off Witches, and I'm so excited. As soon as I saw its trailer in the, I think it was Summerfest, or I can't remember what it's called. I wanted to play it. Okay, can I fish in lava? No, I cannot. Okay. So I'm very excited. They do so much damage. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, is it a good luck day? Usually when you see those, right? There's no dragon teeth. Drachman, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god, you were playing Diablo. How did it all go? Welcome in. Thank you for trusting me with your wonderful audience. And to anyone that came in with the raid, hello, I'm Khaleesi. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. And we are focused on Stardew Valley at the moment. Stardew is good. I'm trying to find all the golden walnuts. And it's just not going my way. I mean, I found a good amount of them. I just need more. So that is our focus right now. But tomorrow it's variety game day, and we're going to be playing a demo of 1666, which is a witch game that I am very excited about. As soon as I saw the announcement trailer, I was like, ooh, okay. Definitely piqued my interest. Go away. But yes, how was Diablo? What were you getting up to over there? I hope your games were treating you right. Oh my goodness. You are also mean. Go away, go away, go away. You've never reached Ginger Island? Oh my god. That is gonna have to be a challenge you do for stream. You'll have to do like a perfection run. I got a walnut! Let's go. Oh my god, not these guys. I got another mango tree. I don't need a mango tree. Oh my god, they're so mean. But it's definitely something you're gonna have to try and do. It adds so much to the game. It's a lot of fun. Why are they chasing me all the way over here? Eh. Oh my god, it had a baby! Okay, I don't want to be a part of this. Nope, nope, nope. I do not want to be a part of it. You are all very nice, but I want to go. Thank you. My guy, come on. Be nice to me. I kind of want to bomb this, if I'm honest. Just because that seems fun. Hang on. We sell you, and we sell you, and we sell you. I can collect the ruby, and then I can sell the ruby. Okay. I am being chased. Another walnut, let's go. You are mean. I don't like you. They are not fun when they're like that. Oh god, I'm gonna have to watering can myself. No. Why is it only letting me look that way? Dude. What is your issue? Please move. I'm just gonna eat the shrimp cocktail. You're rude. I don't like you. I'm looking for... what are they called? Bad bones. But I am not having any luck whatsoever. I'm not sure why I never get luck. I need you. I need you. Okay. Wait, I got a bat. Let's go. When the heck did I get the bat? Where's the door? I can't find the door. I think this will be like the last level. Okay, it's the maze, I do believe. Dudes, no. This is not how we're gonna play it today. I'm gonna eat that a second. Okay, I think this is the bloody maze. I don't like this at all. Oh my god, is one of these a test button? What the heck? What even are you? Go away. I don't like you. Wait, that's a lot of hardwood. Okay. I'm guessing we're gonna have to go this way. Why no dragon teeth? What the heck? Okay, that opens that. Which means we can go over there. Finally, we got another nut. Let's go. We kind of don't need that. And we're at the end again. Do I have to kill a monkey? Is that what we're all saying here? Because I don't want to kill a monkey. Alright, let's go give the bat to the person. Professor Snake? I have a bat for you. What? What is waiting? Golden walnut, let's go. Give me a hint. You know, I bet if you did some panning, you would find some interesting stuff. God damn you. I forgot my pan. Oh wait, no, I've got 5 dragon teeth now. I just have to go back to the farm and get them. And then I can get a freaking banana. What can I sell here? What don't I need? I don't know. Pretty much I need most of this. We shall sleep here. Go and get the other dragon teeth. Also, for anyone watching who isn't subbed or doesn't have turbo or a fancy ad blocker, then ads will start soon. So you can go grab yourselves a drink. I want to leave those. This is wild honey for now, that's fine. Go grab yourselves a drink and a snack and I will be here waiting when you come back. What was I selling? The honey, okay. The rest I can take back. We'll skip that because I do not want to go through that again. Oh, it was Gus's birthday yesterday. God damn it. Why am I like this? Why do I forget? I want to open that and that. Um, 100 taro roots. Or do we offer... Maybe we can try gold star vegetables again. I always fail at that one. Oh god, it opens at 9. Of course it does. Need to open those too. We need to put our fish tank in our thing. Can I just plant you? No, I can't. Okay. We can go back to the bus stop quickly. We can drop all our stuff off that we don't need. Get our pan. Okay. Hi, Boo. I like that all our trees are back to normal. And our starfruit wine is ready. And we have a sweet jamberry ready. We need to put those in the proper place also. And that one. There we go, 5 dragon teeth. But if what was I saying? Guys, please, my head. If we find... Do not blow the farm up, oh my god. If we find a banana thing in the golden coconut, then we don't kind of need to spend our precious dragon's teeth. That was where I was going with that. I'm just gonna sell those. That pretty much should be everything. Bombs. I have a lucky ticket. I'll just put that in there as well for now. Where did I put my lucky boxes? Who even knows? Oh, damn, that's big. We also need bat wings. 20 to be exact. And 20 geodes, I do believe. We can give these to our raccoon friends. And we have so many more battery packs. Oh my god. Hello? Bring a diamond. Okay. I was gonna give him a golden animal cracker, but that's fine. He wants a diamond, he gets a diamond. Can I put you in there? I can. Let's go. I need to put another sturgeon or two in there. Um, 20 and 8. Sorry if you hear my dog bark. He is a menace. Okay, we got mystery boxes. Love some mystery boxes. Okay. DJ, hello, welcome in. How are you? How is Overwatch? Also, welcome in, Raiders. How are we all doing today? Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm good. I'm finding nuts. How are you? What was Overwatch like for you today? I am on the hunt for the nut. You're still sleepy? Oh god. Good. No, do not upgrade tools. That's not what we need. I am just going through these quests because I'm not very good at them. I always forget what I'm doing. Fuck yes, we got a banana tree. Now I don't have to spend my precious dragon's teeth. I'm glad your games went good though. Were you playing Sierra or did you try other heroes? You're becoming a one-shot again? Oh, why not? We'll just do this. Clint, hurry up. I think my coffee's cold again. Of course you did. You need to do a stream where you don't play Sierra and you don't get a pocket. I'd love to see how that goes. We saw you and you and you and you and you. There we go. I'm gonna plant this damn friggin' tree. And we have deluxe speed grow, but I need tree fertilizer. Can I put tree fertilizer on these things? Who the fuck knows? We will try. Fiber. Was it stone? What was it? Yes, okay. And what am I what the fuck is that? I will sell you. And we'll sell you. The rest I'll keep. We're gonna need that. I'm just gonna sell you because you're kind of ugly. Can I put tree fertilizer on you? Is the question here, sir. No, I cannot. You bitch. It's fine. I didn't want to fertilize it anyway. Wait, hang on. What does this do? +2 farming. Okay, I need to eat that. No, eat that. Then harvest gold things, please and thank you. Okay, we got a few things. That's good. New, yes. 3. How did 3 count? My god. I'm getting so mad. Where do I have to drop it? Place the crops in the empty produce bin. Do I have any more gold things I can just shove in there? We shall see. We're gonna go panning. Look at them all doing aerobics. You're gold, you're gold, you're gold. Why is it not doing my strawberries? It has to be vegetables, huh? I see how it is. Population. That's little money, so no. You, dude. We are zipping on out. We have things to do and that's that. Can't believe I missed Gus's birthday. I am the worst. Okay, we need a spot to pan. No spot here. Okay. Love it. I heard that. It's so annoying because I just want to pan and do whatever I need to do, but it's not letting me. And that's making me sad. I need to put arrows there. Possibly there. Possibly there. One here. And one here. Did I do it right? I think. I hope. I pray. Uh-huh. You. I already did it, so I don't need your stupid rock anymore. But I do need to pan. How many left? How many? 89. Oh my god. 11. I need 11 nuts. It's so mean. My dog is about to go crazy. No, he was a good boy. Okay. I feel like the next load of walnuts are just gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get them. Did I do this one? Yes, I did. What don't I need? I don't need you or you. Can you not plant trees there? What the heck? I don't need you or you. There are many things I do not need right now. And the things I do need, I can't get. And it's so annoying. You. What you got? I kind of wanted the luau skirt, I'm not gonna lie. The rest of the stuff I don't really need. So I'm gonna see how much it's gonna cost to buy the rest of the nuts. Because this is just getting so irritating. How much for... I don't even have that much, dude. That is so annoying. And there's no ostrich. think I have to do revolves either around the giant frog or a banana. Or panning, but I don't have any panning spots, so I'm sad. Will I make it to my bed without passing out is the question that we have to ask ourselves here. Oh shit, that was close. No, keep the coal. It's Maru's birthday tomorrow. Okay. Wait, what did I make all that? Oh, starfruit wine. Got ya. 70,000. Not too bad. That's the most money I've ever made in this game. Oh my goodness. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end stream here today. I am getting kind of tired. So I'm gonna see if I can find someone that we can raid. Yesterday, the raid didn't end up, that well. I did not know the person was gonna be smoking some substances on their stream. So let's see if I make a better choice today. Okay, let me see what we can do. Oh, there's so many people. Like, what are we in the mood for? Do I try someone new or do I just go safe? Safe this time? But like, here's the thing. I don't know. Like, should we go to Pokopia? There's a Pokopia stream. Someone I follow who is very lovely. Okay. Yeah, let's go over there. Again, thank you anyone who came in. Thank you CJ and Drachman for the raids. I very much appreciated those. And to anyone that came in today and kept me company. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow. We're playing 1666 Amsterdam Prologue, so I'm very excited.